So today I witnessed a mugging. It was an elderly couple who I happen to know. She's a she used to teach me in primary school. She's probably in her 80s now, I'd say, and maybe late 70s. And she was driving along with her husband, and they got stopped by these two guys. The two guys pulled pulled them over, and basically demanded £100 from them. They didn't demand it there and then. They did have an opportunity to pay it within 14 days or something. And these two men, now if I'd have just stopped the story there, then you'd say, oh, that's terrible. But because these two men happen to have black suits on, black outfits on with the word police on them, somehow that seems to be everybody's justification for mugging two old people. But what had they done wrong? Well, they thought that their MOT for their clapped out old Toyota was due on the 31st of August, and it wasn't. Apparently it's the 3rd of August. He misread it, and he was 8 days out. So instead of just telling him he was 8 days out, they basically fined them £100 with all the violence of the state behind them, found them guilty there and then, even though they made a mistake. And just leave it with you. Do you think that that is a mugging, or do you think that that is something that's completely morally okay to do to people? I'm not saying people shouldn't have an MOT, although I don't know for sure that MOTs really do prevent things. Maybe they do. Some countries don't have that kind of thing. But let's agree, that people get an MOT, fair enough. But if they made a mistake and they were just a few days late with it, taking that kind of money off people, for some people that sort of money is something that they can hardly get hold of. They may not be able to get hold of that type of money. For some people it means a lot. For some people £100 means nothing. But the point is, it's still extortion. It's still getting money out of people with threat of violence behind it. And to me, that seems like a mugging. What do you think? Do you think it's a mugging?